morning, students. So today we are going to um, go through the questions of the chapter quadrilateral, and each questions are of 4 marks questions. So let us see the slides. The first question is ABCD is a rhombus and P, Q, R and S are the midpoints of the side AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. Show that the quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. So let us see the diagram. This is the diagram and it is said that ABCD is a rhombus, and you can see the point P, Q, R and S are the midpoints of the sides AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. We have to show that PQRS is a rectangle. So first, in triangle ABC, P and Q are the midpoints of the side AB and BC respectively. So we can say PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is half of AC using midpoint theorem. Similarly, with R and S as the midpoint of CD and AD respectively, we can say RS is parallel to AC and RS is half of AC using midpoint theorem. So from the equation 1 and equation 2, we can say that PQ is parallel to RS and equals to RS. This gives us the quadrilateral PQRS as a parallelogram, since one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel to each other. So this gives us PQRS as our parallelogram. We have to show it is a rectangle. Now let the diagonal of the rhombus AB, C and D intersect each other at O. So you can see that from the rhombus, that is the big quadrilateral ABCD, the diagonals meet and intersect each other at O. Here we get a quadrilateral OMQN, that is this portion. This quadrilateral, we have already said that PQ is parallel to AC. So from there we can say MQ is parallel to ON. Similarly, we have shown that QR is parallel to BD, since PQRS is a parallelogram. So we can show that QR is parallel to BD. So from there we can say that QN is parallel to OM. So this small quadrilateral OMQN is a parallelogram, since we have shown two opposite sides are parallel to each other, and hence we can say that the angles of the parallelogram, opposite angles of the parallelogram are equal. So angle at Q and angle at O are equal. Similarly, we can say PQR is equals to MON. Since the angle remains unchanged, the angle Q and angle O remains unchanged. Now, in rhombus, we know that the diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. So, the angle at O is 90. Hence, we can say that the angle at Q is also 90 degree. So, clearly, PQRS is a parallelogram with an interior angle as 90. So we can say that it is a rectangle, since opposite sides are equal to each other. So we have opposite sides equal to each other and the interior angle as 90. So we can say it is a rectangle. Now question number 2. In question number 2 we have ABC is a triangle right angled at C. A line through the midpoint M of a hypotenuse AB parallel to BC intersects AC at D. So we have a right angle triangle and M is a midpoint where it is parallel to BC. A, C, B, M is the midpoint and MD is a line which is parallel to BC. We have to show that D is the midpoint. So these two should be equal. AD is equals to DC. MD is perpendicular to AC, so we have to show it as 90, and CM, that is this line, CM is equals to AM is equals to half of AB. So let us see the solution. So first we have written the given, that it is that the triangle ABC is a right angle triangle at C, and M is the midpoint and BC is parallel to DM. To prove we have written, and then we have constructed a line CM, the dotted line. So first thing was to prove that D is the midpoint. Here we have in triangle ABC, M is the midpoint of the line AB and BC is parallel to DM. So by converse of midpoint theorem, we can say D is the midpoint of AC. Here we are using converse of midpoint theorem. So our first one is proved. Second, we have to prove that MD is perpendicular to AC. So we have angle D and C as corresponding angle. You can see these two angles are corresponding since DM is parallel to BC. So angle at C and angle at D is corresponding angles. Angle at C is 90, which implies angle at D will be also 90. Now at the point D, the point D lies on a straight line. So by linear pair we can write ADM plus CDM is equals to 180 degree. Reason is linear pair. We already have ADM as 90, so CDM will also become 90, which give us MD is perpendicular to AC. Next we have to prove that CM is equals to AM is equals to half of AB. So to prove that, we need the triangle ADM and CDM. So we need this triangle ADM and CDM. Here angle at D is 90. AD is equals to CD, that we have proved in our subpart 1 that D is a midpoint of AC, and DM is common. So we can say by side congruency that the triangles are congruent to each other. Since the triangles are congruent, we can write CM is equals to AM. Now M is the midpoint of AB. It is given. That means half of AB is equals to AM. So from this equation and the equation 3, that is equation 2 and equation 3 together will give us CM is equals to MA is equals to half of AB. Now question number 3. We have a parallelogram ABCD, and in this parallelogram P and Q are the points taken on the diagonal BD such that DP is equals to BQ. We have to show there are 5 subparts. With these 5 subparts, let us see the solution. So first we will write always the given, then to prove. The first proof is APD is equals to CQB. So APD is this part of the triangle and CBQ is this part of the triangle. Here we have to show congruency. So in this two triangle, AD is equals to BC as it is the opposite sides of a parallelogram. DP is equals to BQ, it is already given in the question. And angle at D and angle at B are alternate angles. Since AD and BC are parallel and BD is a transversal, so these angles becomes alternate angles. So by side congruency rule, the triangles are congruent. So our first one is proved. So with it, since the triangles are congruent, so by CPCT we can say AP is equals to CQ. So our second subpart is also proved. Now we will consider AQB, that is this. AQB is this one, and CPD, that is this triangle. In these two triangles, we have to show that it is congruent to each other. We already have AB is equals to CD, opposite sides of a parallelogram. DP is equals to BQ, it is given in the question. And angle B and angle D are alternate angles. Now the lines are like this. And this is the BD line. So these angles are alternate angles. So by side angle side congruency rule, we can say the triangles are congruent. Since the triangles are congruent, with CPCT we can say AQ is equals to CP. So this AQ is equals to CQ. Now in the big parallelogram, we have a small parallelogram like this, which named as APCQ. We have already shown that from second subpart CPCT, we have shown AP is equals to CQ, and another from subpart 4 we have showed that AQ is equals to CP. Since the opposite sides are equal, then we can say two opposite sides are equal, then we can say it is a parallelogram. So our fifth subpart, that is APCQ, to prove it as a parallelogram, we can use subpart 2 and subpart 4 to prove it as a parallelogram. Now the last question, that is ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD and AD is equals to BC. We have to show that angle A and angle B are equal, angle C and angle D are equal, and the triangles ABC and ABD are congruent triangle, and then ultimately we have to show that the diagonals AC and BD are equal. So let us see the solution. First we will write the given, the to prove, and then we will do a small construction. The construction is to join AC and BD, and the extended point in the diagram, we will name it as angle E or the point E. Here in the construction, we will mention that DA is parallel to extend AB and draw a line through C parallel to DA, that is DA is parallel to CE. This we will do by construction. Now the first one is to prove angle A is equals to angle B. We know that AB is parallel to CD, and that will give us AE is parallel to CD, since E lies on the straight line AB. And by construction we have taken that AD is equals to CE. So the ADCE forms a parallelogram. In a parallelogram, we know that the sum of the angles in the same side is 180 degree. That means co-interior angle sum is 180. So angle A and angle E is 180 degree. This equation we will need later on. Now we know that the point B lies on a straight line. So by linear pair we can say angle B, that is ABC, is plus CBE will give us 180 degree by our the point being on a straight line, and AD is equals to CE. AD is equals to CE as they are equal and opposite sides of a parallelogram. Along with it we have AD is equals to BC. So this triangle BCE, in this triangle we get an isosceles triangle where angle B plus angle CBE plus angle CEB together will give us the angle C. So AD is equals to CE, we have said AD is equals to BC, that is given. So we have said that BC is equals to CE. So the angle E is equals to angle CBE. So this angle and angle B becomes equal. Now we can write angle B plus angle E is equals to 180 degree. From this equation and the equation in the previous slide, we have AE plus angle A plus angle E is equals to 180 degree. That was our relation 3, and angle B plus angle E is equals to 180 degree. So both the sides, the E gets cancelled and we get angle A is equals to angle B. So our first first subpart is proved. Next subpart is we have to prove that angle D is equals to angle C. We know that in a parallelogram, the sum of the co-interior angle is 180 degree. So angle A plus angle D is equals to 180. Along with angle B and angle C is equals to 180. So we can write them as angle A plus angle D is equals to angle B plus angle C. Already we have proved that angle A is equals to angle B, so they will cancel each other out. So we will get angle C is equals to angle D. So our second subpart is also proved. Lastly, we have to prove that the triangles ABC and BAD are congruent. We have AD is equals to BC, that is already given in the question. We have proved that angle A is equals to angle B in our first subpart, and AB is equals to AB here AB will be common. AB is equals to AB as they are common. So we can say that the triangles are congruent to each other by angle side angle congruency rule. And hence with the argument of CPCT we can say the diagonals AC and BD are equal. So these were the 4 sums of 4 marks questions from the chapter quadrilateral. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you.